Hey, good morning. So this is the video for our ag lesson for today. And I have a few things that I want to go over real quick. I've been getting questions about our SAE. So if you go into today's class, there is a folder called SAE stuff. So I've put all of your login information here, the first assignment, which was 3 hours and one picture, the website, and then I posted the video with the instructions on how to turn in journal entries and how to post pictures. So to turn in your SAE assignment, you just do it on the AET website, which is this website right here. That's where you do it at. You don't have to do anything on Schoology, but this is a recurring assignment. So every Sunday you have to add 3 more hours. Okay. So the difference is, though, you'll see on this new assignment that I posted, SAE number 2, you have to have 6 hours and 2 pictures. So it builds on top of each other. So if you did not do last week's SAE, you have to still do those 3 hours in one picture because you owe me 6 hours and 2 pictures this week. So it says log an additional 3 hours in one picture. And AET, your total number of hours should be 6 hours and 2 pictures. So you will not receive full credit if you only have 3 hours, one picture. You'll receive a 50. Okay. So just to clarify that. But you do everything on AET. And like I said, the video for how to do all of that is right here, logging SAE hours and uploading pics. If you're still confused, then please email me and let's schedule like a Google Meet or an in-person meeting so that I can show you how to do this, because I understand that it's kind of difficult to learn through this, but the video should be helpful. Okay. So today's assignment is to take the safety test. So we did our notes last week. If you haven't done that, you need to do that first. And then you have a safety test. You have 45 minutes to take it and you only have one attempt, okay? After that, we'll discuss where we need to go from there. But it's super, super easy, okay? So let's review real quick. Does that sound good, everybody? Make sure you do your bell ringer. And then let's review our safety test. Okay. So, name one example of, and these are all going to be scrambled, so the order that I do them is not the order that you're going to get them. Okay, so name one example of protected devices on equipment. So I know those of you that weren't here we did kind of a tour with a video, but safety devices on equipment include safety guards, which are the plastic things that go on top of the blade. Let's see what some other examples are. Safety switches are the kill switches. Those are the big red buttons on the pieces of equipment that you can hit. And then the safety color paint that's on the floor are good examples of that. Never leave or adjust a power tool until it has come to a complete stop and the power is off. I prefer for the power to be like unplugged, so the tool to be unplugged, so you could put that as well. Report strange noises, faulty operation, or broken equipment immediately. If you hear a tool that sounds kind of strange, then report that immediately. Or faulty operation, if it's not working correctly, or if it's broken, you can tell it's broken. I need to know right away. That way no other students try to use it and hurt themselves, or that I don't use it and hurt myself, or that our custodial staff doesn't do that. So make sure you report it immediately. Never use equipment that is damaged, working incorrectly, or making strange noises. That's true. You should never use equipment that is damaged, not working correctly, or that is making some weird noises. Define hazard. So hazard is a potential source of danger. If something is hazardous, that means it could hurt us, and we need to be careful because it's dangerous. Floors and work areas must be kept clean and clear of hazards. So our work areas need to be clean. That way things don't get put on the floor. We don't bump into things. Anytime you have a tidy workspace, it's better for you because you can work and be focused on what you're doing. Clothing must not be loose fitting. That is true. It better not be loose fitting. I told a story with my classes in person. I'm not sure if I put it in the video or not, about my uncle who worked on a rig. So it was like a big pipe that drilled into the ground, for water wells, and his jacket was loose and it got caught in the rig, and he only has one arm now. So while we won't be working on big rigs. We will be working on things that could catch your clothes or your jewelry or whatever it is that's loose. And so we don't want that. So clothing must not be loose fitting. That's true. It must not. Guards and safety devices must be in place at all times when equipment is, let me look at the exact word it uses. When equipment is being used. I thought that was a specific word. In use is the way that I have it in the computer. So guards and safety devices must be in place at all times when equipment is in use. Okay, when in doubt, ask. Always ask if you're not sure of something. I'd rather you be safe than to do something that you're not sure of, especially if we're in the shop around things that could be dangerous. What does PPE stand for, and what are 3 examples? So PPE stands for personal protective equipment. That includes safety glasses, a helmet, ear protection, a mask, an apron, gloves, closed-toed shoes. Spray suit, welding helmet, dust mask, lab coat or apron. PPE, personal protective equipment, is anything you wear that helps protect you. Safety glasses is the big one that we'll be using in class or in the shop. Okay, do not use equipment without prior instruction and permission or without supervision. If I have not taught you how to use a tool, you better not be using it. And if I am not in the shop, you better not be using it. Okay, so our colors and their meaning. So green is safety, yellow is caution, orange is warning, and red is danger. And think of a caution light, of a green light, red light. So green means go, so we're good, that's safe. Yellow is slow down, be cautious, the light is changing. And red means stop, and that means danger. And then orange is the only one left, so that would be warning. Follow any and all instructions from your teacher. Make sure that you are following instructions the first time. That's one of our class rules, remember, from the first day. Follow instructions from your teacher immediately the first time they ask, because it may be pertaining to your safety or the people around you's safety. So make sure you're following instructions. To double check a chemical before using it, sniff gently near the opening of the container. That is false. We're supposed to waft the smell into our nose because we don't need to be smelling chemicals directly. Approved eye protection safety glasses must be worn at all times. As soon as you walk through the shop doors, safety glasses must be on. Tools must be returned to their designated place after use. Make sure all tools are back where they're supposed to be at the end of the day. Throwing is okay if it is only for a short distance or if someone needs something quickly. False. Do not throw anything in the shop. Do not throw anything. Food and drink are not allowed in the lab. Food and drink will not be in the shop. I'm sorry, but it's for safety. We don't want sawdust in your food. We don't want our food on our tools or anything like that. Focus on your task and do not interrupt or distract anyone using power equipment. I told a story about one of my former students who was using the bandsaw and he was working, and then another student said his name, and he cut through his finger all the way to the bone. He had to get 17 stitches and had to have surgery. And so you don't want that. So you need to focus, and you don't need distractions. So focus, don't be distracted, do not distract someone else. All accidents, even small ones, must be reported to your instructor. I don't care how small it is, I want to know about it. Fingers should be kept away from moving parts and cutting edges. True, we don't want to cut off our fingers. We want to keep all 10. I still have all 10. There are a lot of ag teachers that don't have that, and I'd like to keep all 10 of my fingers. So let's do that, and I want you to keep all 10 of your fingers, or 11 or 12 or 9, however many you have. I want you to keep all of them. No running or horseplay ever. I have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to these safety rules. If I catch you breaking a safety rule, you don't get a warning. You're done. You're doing bookwork for the rest of the year. Proper attire is required, and loose hair must be pulled back, tied up in a ponytail. It must be up out of your face, out of the way. We don't want your hair getting caught in a power drill or anything like that. So that includes ladies and guys. If you have long hair, it has to be in a ponytail. I have ponytail holders in my desk that I keep, so I'll be happy to give you one so you can use it. Use tools for their specified purpose only. Yes, that's true. Only use tools for what they're meant to be used for. Knowing the location and use of all safety equipment is good, but not necessary. That's what the teacher is for. False. You need to know the location and use of all safety equipment. We did a tour showing you where the fire hydrants were, where the safety switch was, and where the first aid kit and the eye wash station is. So you need to know where all of that is. And that is it. So that's your only assignment for today. Super easy. I think I have it open until Saturday night. From this point forward, I'm not going to keep assignments open. So if you haven't done anything that you have a 0 for and you want to do it now. On Saturday night, I'm closing everything from the past. We're not going to be able to turn it in anymore. I've been very lenient, and from now on, if you're in my Monday or Tuesday classes, you'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until 11:59 p.m. to turn stuff in, and then Thursday, Friday assignments, you'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday until 11:59. So you have 3 days to complete every assignment that I post. Bell ringers take 5 seconds, and they're not even anything that's about class. It's about today's is would you rather I don't remember, eat spaghetti or whatever. They're easy, okay? They're kind of fun. And then you'll have the assignment or a PowerPoint or a video to watch. And I try to keep my video short. I think this one's going to be a little longer than usual because I went over the test. But guys, you need to do your work. I have some of you that are failing for no reason. You could do the work. Everyone that has turned in stuff is actually passing. If they've turned in every assignment, they are passing with a good grade. Do your work. Do your SAE, please. I miss you guys. I know I haven't actually met you, but I miss you, and I hope I get to see your face soon. Hopefully, second semester that we'll be back here, and you'll be with me. And we have beef sticks now, so we can snack in class. It's gonna be great. Okay. I hope you're happy and healthy, and I really hope to see you soon. Okay. Have a good day. Good luck on your test. Break a leg.